Welcome to the Endless Entrepreneurs YouTube channel. My name is Luke Henson. I am a eBay seller, a real estate investor, and I work full-time in the corporate finance world as a consultant. I document both businesses here on my channel. And as the title indicates, this is a weekly sales update for my eBay business, specifically what is sold over the last 7 days. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're coming back for another visit, I appreciate the support as always. Hopes of this is to show you what's actually selling on eBay, what prices it sold for, what I bought it for, and hopes to kind of help you, know what to be on the lookout for if you're either out there thrifting or sourcing or whatnot, whatever it is that you're looking to do with your eBay business. Hopefully this will be helpful. This is primarily men's clothing. That's what I specialize in. I also do sell shoes and electronics. I think there's one electronic item in here. I picked 15 of the 49 sales to cover today, just because 49 sales is a little excessive to go through each one individually. But I tried to pick like 15 of the more solid, like kind of bigger sales, just to show the value in that. Just waiting for people to file. This is live, so if you're watching later, that's why I'm interacting in the comments. I will do some Q&A at the end once we get to the 15 items. Let's see, people are starting to file in. So I am going to share my screen here in a minute, and just so you can see what actually sold. Hopefully your sales have been strong. February has been a much better month for me than January was. I've actually surpassed my January sales mark already in February, so it's pretty nice. Let's see. Someone said 49 sales is just showing off. Yeah, it was a pretty good week. It was like an average sell price of $28, which I'm pretty happy about. So let me share my screen here for a second. All right. You should be able to see my screen now. So let's first jump over to the week. So you got the 12th through the 18th. And I sold 49 things for just under $1,400, $1,399. It was a really strong week for me. And actually the week before was strong as well. And then total just to show kind of for full February, month to date right now I'm at 3688, which is, you look, it's up 108% compared to the same period, same amount of days in the end of January, which is pretty crazy. It's amazing when you start listing very regularly and tweaking your listings and cleaning things up, sales can really pick up, that's for sure. So I'm going to go through each item here. I just want to make sure that I'm good in the chat right now. Looks like I should be good. I'm going to go through each item here and talk about what I bought it for, and why I thought it sold, and just hopefully it'll help you guys while you're watching. So I think this is definitely a hangover sale from the Super Bowl. This is a DeSean Jackson jersey. I picked this up for, it's like $3.99 at a Goodwill a while back, maybe. It's been a long day. Probably about 6 to 8 months ago, maybe. And it sold for full price, $36.54 plus $6.99 shipping, so a little over $40 shipped. It was a great flip from $4. Very happy with that. I would say these specific type of NFL Reebok jerseys, the mesh ones, they typically get me between 30 and 40. This actually was a bigger sale for sure. It helps that it was Eagles and they just won the Super Bowl. Actually, I'll show you some of the tags here. This is what I would consider one of the lower end jerseys for sure. The numbers aren't printed, are screen printed on. They're not sewn on. You can see the tag there. All right, next one, Tommy Bahama jeans. I don't find these often, but when I do, they always sell for me. These actually sold full price as well, $29.99 plus $6.99 to ship. So, about $37 shipped. And here is one tag for you. I'm going to show you some of these other pictures here. Oh, it's even upside down. Unfortunately, sometimes the rotation of the pictures on the eBay app can be horrible. Even though it rotates, sometimes it re-rotates them back after you go live. It's pretty annoying. But in these for $4.99, jeans are right at that $5 point here in Charlotte, and it ships flat rate for $6.50 now. This was an interesting item. So this came with that bulk. I made like a local bulk purchase from a local seller around here, which is kind of done with selling clothing. So this would cost me $2. I didn't even know it was in the lot when I got it. But as you can see, it's kind of like that, like leather, like barn, almost like a barn coat, I guess, maybe. Whoops. And I'll show you some of these pictures. This is in pretty good shape. Leather. It was like lined pretty well. You can see it's like the flannel lining, Fox Bay Company. Took a best offer of $35 plus $6.99 to ship. So with the $2 investment, I was pretty happy with a little over $40 shipped. I haven't actually shipped this out yet. I think that it's likely going to have to go, if I can fit it in a regional A, that would be fantastic. But my guess is that it's going to have to go priority. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to fit this in a regional A. We'll see. I might be able to, but it'll be a tight fit for sure. All right, sorry, I need to grab a drink of water there. All right, so on to the fourth sale here. Here's a Brooks Brothers. It's just a houndstooth window pane. I actually posted this on Instagram. I took a best offer of, I think it was like $35 plus. I think it was $35. I took the best offer for this. I was in this for $4.99. Happy to move these. This pattern really never lets me down. This houndstooth combo with the window pane always does well for me, especially with Brooks Brothers. Here are some of the pictures. You can tell the picture's not even that great. I've upgraded my lighting since this last bit. Here's your tag, 38 regular. It's in really good shape. I was happy to move that though. Nice flip. This was interesting. So this was an old piece of inventory. I had this. I think I ended up relisting this basically. It was from probably 12 plus months ago. And when I did my inventory like recount, I found it unlisted. So I relisted it and actually sold for $16.99 plus the $6.99 to ship. So was glad that I took the exercise to relist it. And I didn't even know it wasn't listed. Just came down from, I guess eBay lost the listing over time. So it was nice little flip there, get it new and jockey up the search engine there and get it relisted. Posted this on Instagram a while ago, I think earlier this week. Sold this Jake Delhomme jersey. I found this not too long ago. I just listed this like a week or two ago, or maybe less. I mean, it was a couple days. And sold for full price, $29.99 plus $6.99 to ship. Actually, this sold on Valentine's Day, I remember. And this, again, is one of those Reebok screened out numbers. One of the lower end ones, but, $37 ship. Not too bad. I can live with that. Decent flip from $3.99. I'm just going to check the chat real quick here. All right, looks like we're still doing good here. And I'll take questions at the end, guys. So here are American Eagle. I actually found these when I was out thrifting with Glenn, who's in the chat right now. Found these for $3.99 at one of the Goodwills. And these quickly sold within like a day and a half. Took a best offer of I think it was 26 or $27 plus a $6.99 to ship. So a little over $30 ship. Was really happy with that. And these for $3.99. New with tags, American Eagle definitely helps. The Extreme Flex line, I guess it was. It was an easy sale. These I think I had them. These were, I think I posted a picture of a bin of inventory that I had sourced right before we moved, and I had forgot that it was in there. And I found the bin when I was cleaning some stuff out, so I got these up, listed them. These sold within like about a week or so of being up. They're the Alex straight line of BKE jeans, buckle jeans. The men's buckle jeans always do well for me. And took a best offer of $29.99 plus $6.99 to ship, so about $37 shipped in these for $4.99. Here's another new with tags item. I find new with tag stuff pretty frequently around here in Charlotte, and took a best offer of $28.99 plus $5.99 to ship on these. They're 100% linen, Calvin Klein. They're like a lighter gray pinstripe. And actually, the guy bought a linen shirt as well from me. I'm guessing he wanted an outfit out of it. It was a tiny Bahama one. So actually saved a little bit on shipping for that as well. I cut on a break. I think I sold it to him for like $18 the shirt was. So here is my first electronic sale since I'm starting to diversify into some of the more, I guess you would call them vintage electronics, old media electronics. So this was a disc changer. It's one of the 5 disc changers. And I actually just picked up another one of these today when I was out thrifting for $7.99. I was actually in this one for $3.99, even cheaper. You can see it's a Sony 5 disc changer. Thanks to Craigslist Hunters video on hot trends for 2018, I'm starting to get into a little more of this stuff. This is how I've been taking the photos of it. I didn't print the manuals out. He recommends printing the manuals out, which I think is a good idea. But make sure that you print out like the 1 or 2 page one, not the, I found some pretty thick manuals that were 50, 60 page PDFs. So you don't really want to burn through ink on those. But this sold just fine. Like I said, I had this up for like maybe a week or less. And it flip for the full price, $54.99 plus $24.99 to ship. And actually, when I was able to send this priority where it ended up going for, I think it was $16.50. So I even made a little bit back on the shipping. So great return there. Fingers crossed, no return from the buyer yet. So pretty happy with that. Hoping to keep diversifying into these as the year moves forward. Definitely helps with the average sale price, no doubt about it. And I did include the AV cords. I bought actually that was something he recommended. You can see here. I bought like a 20 pack of these, I think, on Amazon. And so I just ended up working out to be like 50 cents a piece. And so I just include that with all of them because most of them don't include them when you find them in the thrift store. These I just found. I had cut a break. Actually picked them up on Valentine's Day morning. Cut a deal with the manager. There was about 25 or 26 of these, all new with tags at the Value Village near me. So I cut a break, got them for $6.50 a piece. They're marked $12.99, and they're the white tags at our Value Village, which you're not allowed to actually get on sale days, but he cut me a break. And these sold, I took a best offer of $34.99 plus $6.99 to ship. So little $41 ship, not bad for a $6.50 investment. And I've actually sold a couple other pair of these. Some of them had just a size tag on them and not any of these tags. So I sold them new without tags. And I've sold 2 pair of those at $30 plus $6.99 to ship. So these are moving pretty quick, which I'm very, very happy about. Here is a Hickey Freeman. This actually sold yesterday, I believe. It's a sport coat. It's got like the Windowpane houndstooth. Again, that combo pattern there. It's got a blue Windowpane with like a black and brown houndstooth. Hickey Freeman does well for me. I mean, blazers and sport coats and stuff in general are pretty slow sellers. But here's your tag, Hickey Freeman. And it is the boardroom line, which tends to do a bit better than some of the other lines. But I took a best offer of $40 plus $6.99 to ship. Very happy with that. In this for $4.99. I'm just going to check the chat quick here, guys. All right. So keep chugging along here. We got a couple more to go. This is interesting. This is a really good example of why you should continually look and update your listings. So you can see these are hung from a hanger, which means I listed these well over a year ago. I haven't not flat laid pants in a really, really long time. These are probably 12 to 14 months I had these up. I went through and redid my titles, and I switched the picture to have this kind of the butt pocket view as my first picture. I switched that up like maybe a week ago, and then it sold for full price, $30.58 plus $6.99 asking. So definitely helped, I think, updating the titles and stuff, making it a clear title, making the first picture better. That stuff all helps, and this was a really nice sale. I was in these for $4.99 from quite a while ago. So happy to turn the old inventory there. These I picked up not too long ago, maybe a week or two ago. Got these up listed pretty fast. They're new with tags, Banana Republic. We have a Banana Republic outlet here, so it's actually pretty common for me to find the new with tag stuff. 32 by 32 Dawson chinos. Took a best offer of $26.99 plus $6.99 to ship. So, you know, about that $33 price point. Really happy with that from an average sale point perspective. These are Lucky brand jeans. I actually picked these up the same day I picked up the Cinch jeans. Got these for half off. These are a pretty big pair of Lucky brands. They were, you can see they have the stitch, which I actually don't find very often. They're relaxed bootleg, size 40. These sold within a day of being up. They were the long line too, so they're 40 by 35s. And these for $3.99. They're originally $7.99. They're at that Value Village. I got them for half off. So great return there. And actually, that's the last item I have for you guys. I am going to flip over to my spreadsheet here just to cover kind of some of my goals for the month. I have this spreadsheet. It's on my website. It's this template if any of you want to use it. I know a lot of you already seen this, but I just use this to keep track of kind of my daily activities, whether it be from sourcing items, listing items, what's sold, supplies I buy, and then food and beverage that I pick up. I just track it on a daily basis so that at the end of the year tax time, which is so much easier, I also can start seeing the key indicators in my business. So as you can see, I keep track of items listed, sold, total value, and my average sale price specifically is something I'm paying really close attention to right now. And last year, my average sale price is $21.50 on sales of, I think it was like $62,500, so $62,500 I sold last year on eBay. And average sale price is $21.50. I'm trying to drive that up to about $35 this year. So this month was a big leap forward. Last month, Do you want to show you? So far I've listed 178 items. Plan to knock. I've already listed 10 today. I'm probably going to list 20 more before I go to bed. So I'm going to get up over that 200 mark. My goal each month is 270, so I'm definitely on pace. I'm going to be out of town a couple days this week, so I'm trying to work ahead a little bit. But you can see here my average sale price for the month so far is $26.78. So up, basically $5 from what my model was last year in this month, which is great. And if you look at January, my average sale price is $21.82. So in 1 month, being very diligent about my sourcing, my listing, getting rid of old inventory, I'm really starting to drive that price point up, which makes you really, really happy. Still got a long ways to go and still got to stay focused on it. But actually, these returns are not real. That was from my template last year. I forgot to clear those out. But yeah, so it's just kind of, and it's interesting here. So I have $35.89 for sales through the 18th here, as you can see. Oh, that's why it's off, because I had to choose. I was trying to figure out why this number was a little later than the number I showed you in my eBay app or the eBay store, but it's because I had 2 sales today that are in here. And as you can see, I also keep track of what I source. So I've sourced 155 items, not counting the items I bought today, and I spent $807, so about $521 per item. It's just good to know to see how much new inventory I'm bringing in and getting ready to list. I obviously had a backlog of inventory to be listing more than I sourced, and that's something I'm pretty steadily aiming to do. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen, jump back over. We can do some Q&A here, see what everyone is thinking and what they're up to. Hopefully your guys' sales have been good for you. February's been a good month. Historically, February and March are pretty solid months for everyone. They should be, especially for clothing sellers. Let me make sure my video quality is all right here. Let me look. Looks like someone said they're averaging 2 sales per day and now at 2.5. So it sounds like you're steadily increasing. Glenn said, thank goodness that Eagles jersey is out of your home. Yeah, I agree. Happy to get that. I'm a diehard Giants fan. Happy to get that out. No doubt about it. Someone just asked me, what do I look for in Lucky jeans? I look for them to be men's. That's pretty much my only criteria, is that they're men's and they're in decent shape. If they're men's and in decent shape, I pick them up every time. They are steady sellers. Yeah, I noticed the video is fuzzy. I don't really know why. It's not fuzzy on my end, which is weird. I wonder. Checking my settings real quick. It shouldn't be. Oh, not really sure what I can do about that. Sorry about that. But I'll take a couple questions now if you guys want. Otherwise, I'm going to wrap up. I've got plenty to do. All right, I don't see any questions pouring in, guys, so I'm just going to jump off. Hopefully this was helpful. Someone just asked if button-fly jeans do better than Lucky jeans. Yeah, button-fly ones do really well for the men's line. They sell for probably like $4 to $5 more than that. So. Oh, that's a good question. Grayson said, when do you go hard with spring summer merch? I'm actually, I've been starting to list a lot of shorts and source shorts really, really hard, men's shorts. I'm going to start stocking up now, because last year I didn't, and I hit a really big really big lull when that spring slowdown came. So I'm trying to be proactive with it. That's the other reason I'm doing electronics and things like that, just so that I can kind of help weather that storm a little bit. LL Bean's good, just steadily sells. They sell a pair or two every day, it seems like. Actually, last week I sold like 7 pair of corduroy pants to the same lady, so that was kind of nice. But they're just steadily selling. They're definitely dragging my average sell price down, but that's fine. Chrissy said that she sold 3 pair of sandals and a couple pair of shorts just this weekend. Yeah, I think a lot of people are getting ready to go on spring break and things like that. So, the spring stuff will sell. And honestly, stuff sells all year round regardless of season, but it's definitely a lot more prominent when you're in season for sure. All right, so I'm going to wrap up here. Hope that you guys have a good night. I had off today, which is really nice. I do a lot of consulting work for the banks, so they don't work today, which means I didn't have to work, so I got to work on eBay business. I actually got to stop over and see Prof Sales Jason there in Corin. Got to see their warehouse setup. Really jealous. It's an awesome warehouse setup. Definitely got some nice aspirations there, looking at what they have going on. So that was fun, and just want to get the rest of my shipping done and listing done for the evening, and then call it a wrap. So I will talk to you guys later. Hope you guys have an awesome night. And I hope that you guys are able to and hopefully sales just keep finishing really strong in February. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping everyone just absolutely crushes February, and that we can recover from that January lull that we all experience. Have an awesome night, guys. Take care.